Hello, everyone. Grateful to be here with you today, as is the Council of Light. And we are coming forward today to share kind of a reflection back to you of that some of you may be feeling a bit overwhelmed. Kind of the message, the intention is to help you with that. Potential overwhelm that you may be experiencing, and that could be showing up as you're really tired, you feel like, are we there yet? It could be showing up a lot of different ways: anger, frustration, even grief, processing sadness, processing a little bit of depression could be showing up. And this idea of feeling like it's just too much. You're doing tons of work in multiple dimensions at this time. And we just went through a major, massive, energetic up level with the solar eclipse, and it's still happening, integrating. Light is still streaming onto the planet. We now have access to light streams we didn't have access to before. So again, you're doing a lot in multiple dimensions. So the first step is just to acknowledge that you're doing a lot. So for many of you, you might have judged yourselves for not doing enough in the physical realm. And so just take a moment and invite your higher self, orienting as one with source, so you can connect to your higher self in your column of light. Ask your higher self to convey to you, maybe beyond words, beyond pictures, images, ideas, concepts. Higher self, can you show me all the work I'm doing in other dimensions? Can you remind me all that I am doing? And we're going to invite your body, Deva, into this same energetic exchange. Team the same. And just holding a gentle receptivity to be more aware, not necessarily of specifics, but more aware of the work you're doing in other dimensions. To transform, to shift, to evolve, to support the galactic embrace that is now highly underway. And you might even feel an energetic shift happening just in this simple exercise of inviting greater awareness. And again, this isn't about the mental body knowing what you're doing in other dimensions. It's about you as an energetic being, as an etheric being, remembering energetically all that you are and all that you are doing in other dimensions. And as you hold receptivity to greater awareness of all that you are and all that you're doing, you start to awaken more in those other dimensions to the work you're doing and acknowledging it energetically. And it's not mental, so can be a bit confusing of a conversation, but what we're really inviting here is the energetic shift, which then allows for you not to be holding all the energetic weight in the physical dimension, thinking you should be doing more here, or judging yourself for maybe being tired or not feeling motivated or being angry or being frustrated. So just allowing for that awareness. And then you as a soul can also invite the awareness, higher self, can you show me all the work my body, Deva, is doing in other dimensions to make these evolutionary leaps that are underway? And then that can help you cultivate even more compassion for body, Deva, in this accelerated evolutionary time. Balance and stabilize. Update all grids, all reference points. all ways in which you perceive and are perceived. And we're just inviting an update of your identity grids, how you perceive yourself, how you perceive your body deva, how your body deva perceives itself. And inviting a reinterpretation to a higher octave of your relationship with your body deva and its evolution, and your relationship with the evolutionary process. Because it can be intense. It's a lot. All life, no matter how evolved we are, we can always evolve more. And it's not a race, and it's not a competition. It simply is that evolutionary impulse, that creative impulse that comes from source, part of who we are, to be more of what we can be. It's like moving into those heightened potentials. The growth, the evolution is part of our innate blueprint. So we're just going to invite a remembering of that in a greater way, far beyond the mind. And are you willing to let go of all the meaning you had given enlightenment, evolution, in order to allow for it to be reinterpreted to a higher octave, and maybe relate to it more as just becoming more harmonic, even more harmonic, even more aligned, even more awake and aware? And can we remind you and show you that it's a process? And we're going to use the word ego. We don't really use that word very often anymore, but the ego way of perceiving, or the separation-based way of perceiving evolution, can be, oh, well, there's a finish line. And I'll eventually get there and I'll be done. And then with that comes some sense of accomplishment, or then I can rest, or then I can be at peace, or be in my joy, or be in my freedom. And so wherever you've placed your reference points for your joy, your freedom, your peace, your fulfillment on an end game, like when I get to the top of the mountain, I'll be free. We're going to invite you to retrieve all your reference points for your freedom, or your anything you made that source of, like freedom, safety, support, connection, empowerment, joy, peace. Retrieve all your reference points back to this now moment, and literally embed them, bury them within your exquisite, beautiful pillar of light, column of light, ray of light that is you at source level, and get it there. Freedom is there. Peace is there. It's right here now within you. It's already there. It's a frequency first, and then it can reflect as an experience, but we want to go for frequency first. So just inviting you, your body, and your teams to retrieve all your reference points for all those experiences, ways of being, ways of experiencing yourself, ways of experiencing your life, off of some end game goal. Again, that's kind of ego, or can be, depending on how we're perceiving it. If we see that as a source of a reprieve, or I'll rest there, what if you could actually generate a rhythm where you move into balance now with rest appropriately and integration appropriately? We're going to show you what we mean by that. And then as you retrieve all your reference points for everything you've projected outward onto an outer future experience of you, kind of an end goal, finish line, imagine receiving whatever it is we thought we would get when we reach that finish line in this now moment within your divine nectar river ray of light. And if you don't know how to do that, just invite your higher self to do it. Higher self, help me receive the peace within me more. Let me amplify it more and receive it more. Receiving is important. We want to amplify it, but we also want to receive it. So that's why we want our energetic receptors internal, where the peace, divine nectar actually is, in order to get it, to fill ourselves up with it there. And so you can actually translate everything we just said to any experience in your life right now where you feel like there's a finish line. When I get there, I'll have da da da. Whatever you've made that experience or event or future finish line the source of for you, will you retrieve all responsibility for having whatever that is off of that event, circumstance, end game, finish line, symbol, back to you, holding the responsibility at the level of your higher self, body day the same, team same, and then retrieve all receptors or whatever we thought we were going to get from that finish line, end result, end game. Get it internal. Because the other way of trying to do it is separation consciousness. And we're in the midst right now of evolving out of separation consciousness into unity consciousness so that we can begin experiencing ourselves more and more and more every single day as one with source, to the degree that we're rewiring our energetic fields, relocating our energetic receptors, receive within our own river of light that emanates directly from source. Your ray of light is you, and you have an inception point in the heart of source, divine spark. You can even receive at divine spark level if you'd like. We're just supporting the remembering of that, remembering of the divine blueprint, the divine design in a greater way, to the degree that you're choosing it. And releasing all collective overwhelm, anxiety, fear, sadness, grief, anything you, your body, your teams are empathically feeling that's not yours, return it, send information. Return responsibility for it back to them. And just notice how your inner world may feel a little different now. A little calmer, a little more connected, a little more aligned. Your awareness of it helps to expand it and anchor. And if you're not aware of it yet, that's okay. We're helping to witness. Some part of you is aware. So leaning into that part of you that is aware of the shift. Inviting the part of you that is aware of the shift to reflect it to you here. Good. Then balance and stabilize. Update all grids, all reference points, all ways in which you perceive. We're just going to invite an energetic reset. And in this particular phase that we're in, there is a tool that we would say is kind of a powerhouse tool right now, and that's simply stillness. So you may wish to invite your guides, your team, your higher self, your body's higher self to activate and amplify stillness more, and to spend 3, 5, 10 minutes a day intending to sit in stillness, allowing for the integration of all that you're doing and for the reset. And we're going to be diving deeper into the layers of empowered evolution and looking at layers where we're maybe in resistance to evolution in any way, whether that's empathic or somewhere where it went wonky in the past and we need to do some energetic cleanup around it. In a MasterClass that we're offering tomorrow, Sunday, called Empowered Evolution Masterclass. And you can sign up for that on our website at embracingtheinfinite.com. It is being offered on a sliding scale. And then we're also going to be offering, beginning May 19th, we'll get it up on our website probably this week, an interactive and experiential masterclass series that we have never done before, an experiential, not this way, um, all about amplifying divine communication and connection. And it's meant to really exercise that muscle of divine communication with your higher self, your guides, and developing intuition, intuitive abilities more. So if that interests you, stay tuned to our newsletter. If you're not signed up for it, you can do that at embracingtheinfinite.com. We'll be announcing that soon. We invite a balance and stabilizing of all your energetic fields, updating all your grids, your reference points, all ways in which you perceive and are perceived. Much love.